Hi folks, this is Jay. You're in my big backyard. Welcome to the nighttime, and this is definitely not, it's not a UCO lantern. So why don't you check it out with me? We'll see if I got everything in the shot. I tried something with a tripod just because most of the time you can't see what I'm shooting because I can't see what I'm shooting. Hi folks, welcome to my big backyard. Glad you came, and we're not going to take a look at a UCO. This is not a UCO. Just in case it wasn't clear in the title, definitely not a UCO lantern. So check it out with me. It is one of those budget lanterns. This one has a bottom, little rubber base, and you could probably hold a candle in there. I find my base doesn't stick on too well, but that could be operator error. So thanks for your patience. Let's see how the video footage turned out with the other camera. Straight off the local delivery from AliExpress. I'm going to try and keep this in the shot. Let's get it out of the sack. I feel like inside the cardboard is kind of weak, but I'm not really here about that. Yeah, we got a little bit of foam and a broken up cardboard box. And every one of these I've had shipped. Every one. I've only had two. They all come in weird. The packaging was torn open. Maybe that's customs. I'm not sure. And got this weird little rubber thing. In the brand, I didn't even pay attention. You can see a lot of these on Temu, AliExpress, even Amazon has them. So, variety of brands. I've even seen Coghlan's making them. I'm not sure. So, what's the difference here? This one seems to have a hole in the bottom here. Okay, so my assumption is just to get some airflow, but this would be storage for more candles. There are no instructions, so you guys tell me. But I'm going to open that up. Take this out if I need to. Grab myself a candle, because I will. Now, some of these will sell the lantern and 3 candles. Some of them 1 candle and the lantern. It'd be kind of nice if they shipped all of them with at least 1 tea candle, but you can get a pile of those at the dollar store, wherever else you like to shop. So I'm going to go get me a candle, and we'll give that a light up. You can see. Really, if you take out the bottom section where there would be storage, I think more or less identical lanterns. Even got that hole there. All they've done was added this extra well piece to store at least one more candle in there. And it really comes to a matter of whether or not you prefer the brass look, and I kind of like this, or the silver look with the base. Now, I feel like that added base is a little bit more solid. It's not going to fall over as much. This one could fall over. Put a beaner on it. So we'll come back to this in a second. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds of shots from different angles, and then maybe we'll change the angle to zoom in so you can have a look. Especially then, I'm also going to turn off the flashlight so we can see how bright it is, but I need to have a candle first, so we'll sort that out. In fact, I wouldn't put this on probably while burning, but maybe you could. It's a weird fit. Let me fiddle with it. Fiddle. I'm going to kind of flip it upside down and snug it in place. And I feel like it would fall off pretty easy. So I don't even know that I would use this to guarantee safe storage of my candle. I'm going to figure something else out. So it is cheaper. I think this one was around 11 something, so 12 bucks Canadian. By the time I had it shipped to me, I just waited for it to be as cheap as I could find it. Used up some of my points because I got it on Ali, and it did the job. So we'll come right back and light that up with a candle. Okay, so I went and got me a candle. Not exactly a tea candle, something that would last a little longer. And those tea candles go at least an hour and a half or so. Heard some claims longer, but that's about what I get out of them. All right, so we have some citronelle, which is pretty good because it's getting pretty buggy right now. And let's just get my blowtorch going just because I'm cheating. And I'm blind, so I miss the end. And there we go. So we got that lit, and we should take the top off. And we've got plenty of room in there if we want to pop that in there. Just drop it in like so. And I will turn off the light in a second so you guys can have a look. We'll see. How does this look? And if you get yourself one of the other ones, I'm sure they are identical brightness. You can check against my other video. But we're also going to try out one of the UCO minis and then full size. I might can't see it being a whole lot different. Maybe the wick size and type of paraffin or beeswax is going to change color. But let's turn off the COB and let's have a look here through the camera. How's that looking? Looks like it's doing the job. Let's just take a closer look. All right. Looking pretty good. Now that one's citronelle, which will be pretty handy because it's getting a little bit buggy now. You might start to see some fireflies in the background, actually. So remember, you can get these all over the place. AliExpress, Temu, Amazon. I've seen them anywhere from about 12 bucks Canadian to 17. And when I'm looking at UCOs, they're going around 29, 39, 49, even depending on the kit. And I have one of those, so we'll take a look at that after. I think for the money, these aren't bad. They're not super rugged. It's just a light metal. The glass is just as breakable as any of the others, I'm sure. The other one I've had for over a year, and it's been working just fine. You can use all kinds of improvised sleeves. Actually, I'll just reach in. Let's come around here. And I don't know if we'll see it in the candlelight. One of these wonderful beer cozies, right? You can take a look at that. I'm going to turn the lights back on for everyone. Let's see my improvised studio lighting here. Hang on a second. And so you take one of these beer or drink, if you're not into beer, coolers, and I would actually flip them upside down, which is what I like to do with this one. Pull the chain in. I use that hook actually to hook it on inside of the tent. I had somebody ask in one of my other videos, will it warm a one-man tent? I don't know if it'll actually warm a one-man tent. I've been in with my little guy in a two-man tent for scouting, and I found every couple hours I woke up, a bit of a chill on the tent itself and some condensation, so I'd light it up for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and it would get rid of a lot of the moisture and just take the edge off. Now, that was around maybe minus 15 or so, so we weren't heating the tent. We were just taking the edge off. We got the right gear. Maybe 3 or 4 of these might do a little bit more, but then I'd be worried about what kind of weird off-gassing unless you have beeswax or something like that. And maybe that's not even an issue. I'm going to turn the light back off. Let's have a last little look at our no-name from Over the Ocean's budget-branded candle lantern, and that does just a fine job if you ask me.